Hello, and thank you for joining me. This is your pick a card this week, and here are your choices. Pile 1 is number 12, Illusion. Pile 2 is number 44, Adventure. And pile 3 is number 48, Dream Weaving. And remember that ultimately, this is for entertainment, but hopefully you find a message that resonates with you, and your life is within your control. You can, if you see anything you don't like, you can always change your path. You're in control of your life. So I will see you in your reading. Pile 1, thank you for joining me today. And your cards are Illusion, 2 of Cups, Ace of Cups, and Queen of Wands. So it would seem at this present time that you're either in some type of relationship or friendship or work partnership. This is a collective reading, so different people are going to have different situations. Either you're in that relationship or you really have the desire to be in that relationship. And what you really need to focus on is yourself and your self-love. With the Ace of Cups, you really need to work on yourself and be happy in yourself, because that's what you're lacking right now, is that self-love. And we really need to build that self-love up so that we can love somebody else and be loved. Or if it's a career partnership, work in that career together. Well, we need to have a good sense of ourself. It helps the relationships outside of ourselves if we know who we are and we're secure in ourselves. Your advice with the Queen of Wands is to really dig into yourself, your creativity, and your passion. And this is going to help build up your confidence. Be bold in expressing yourself. And I think if you are really concentrating on what lights you up, that's really going to help you connect with yourself. And you're really going to form who you are, and you're going to start to understand who you are so that you're stronger when it comes to connecting with other people. Your Oracle card is number 12, Illusion, which I'm going to read that one to you. This card holds the energy of the dark moon in Pisces. Dream your dreams, but don't mislead yourself. When this card comes up, there may be obscured truths and hidden depths altering your perception and bringing you the extra challenge of navigating through illusions. Are you deceiving yourself about something that really matters to you? Chances are that you're not seeing your situation clearly. Could it be that you're deluding yourself or only seeing what you want to see? These are tough questions to ask, but sometimes we need to explore uncomfortable realms. If you were to ask the people who care about you what they think about your most pressing issue, would they say you're on the right track, or that perhaps you need to change your thinking? Here's the thing. While it's crucial to believe in your dreams, before they manifest. There's also a line we can step over that takes us from thinking positively and expecting good things to refusing to face the truth of a situation we can't change. This most often happens when you're depending on someone else to make your dreams come true, which is what I was saying, that before you can really connect with somebody else, you need to be solid in yourself. If that person doesn't share your desires to co-create, you need to respect their choices. So do believe in your dreams, but don't kid yourself. That's what happens sometimes, is that, to add along with that definition, is sometimes we put too much stock in another person. I guess it's not really fair to them and to ourselves to want them to be something they're not for us. And again, this could be intimate, relationship, friendship, career. We expect them to be more than they can be sometimes. We want them to be something for us. And we really need to be someone for ourselves. And that's, again, where the Queen of Wands comes in. Queen of Wands comes in. We can funnel into our passions, and you never know where that may lead. You may meet someone who has the same interest and passions you do. You know, you can't light a fire in somebody else about something they're not passionate about. So that's what I have for your upcoming week. Group 2, welcome to your reading for this week. And you have the card Adventure, the Sun, the Eight of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. So I think you're happy about something this week. You may be manifesting something because you just recently walked away from something that wasn't serving you anymore. And you're at peace with that. And it was a long time coming. You're building yourself up as well as your finances. And you're starting a new life. A life that is more in line with freedom and happiness, with something that's not going to weigh you down. We're going to look at your Oracle card, Adventure, number 44. And this one I'm actually going to read to you. This card represents the energy of when the dark moon slips from Scorpio ahead of the new moon in Sagittarius. The adventurous spirit of Sagittarius has you aiming high and ready for the next journey, while Scorpio energy encourages you to shed old fears like a snake shedding its skin. There's an adventure ahead when this card comes up. So if you've been feeling at all down in the dumps recently, know that better times are coming. Stay curious about the best way forward and let your inner compass guide you. There's a danger when this card comes up that you've been focusing on what you don't want and not what you do want, which is a key principle to the law of attraction. If you're not getting what you want, now is the time to dig your heels in. Refusing to move will only make you suffer. Try to reframe your current situation. What if it's to start a whole new adventure? If you knew that, would you behave differently? The more you can see life as an adventure now, the better. This card suggests that your power will be reborn when you dare to be more adventurous. So I think that falls in line with what we already talked about with leaving behind what isn't serving you. And you can tell she's not looking back. She's moving forward. She's moving towards the sunrise. That's where she's going. She's not going back to where it's heavy and dark. She's looking forward. And she's walking this joyous path, but she's also being smart about it, and she's building herself and her finances up, and just in time for this new adventure. So there you have it, pile 2. Pile 3. Thank you for joining me for this week's reading. And your cards are number 48, Dream Weaving, Page of Pentacles, the Devil, and Strength. It seems that this week that you have the intention of manifesting some new opportunities, maybe career, as we have the Pentacles here, or a new home. You're having trouble putting action to your manifestation. You're overspending, or you're not planning properly, but you're letting some of your other desires get in the way of actually putting action to the manifestation. You need to be brave, and you really need to dig in and take action, because manifestation without action isn't going to go anywhere. Maybe you're trying to force something with your will or your words, and really you need to calm yourself. Or, maybe that could be anxiety too for some of you. Maybe there's a fear of bringing what you want to manifest into fruition, or fear of taking action. But ground yourself, find your calm and your strength, and quiet your mind. Don't be strong in the sense of being a bully, but be strong in yourself and take action when you need to take action. So strength isn't all just about brute force. It's a calm strength, a sturdiness. So quiet your mind, center yourself, manifest your intentions, but take action when you need to. You have dream weaving for your oracle card, and that one I'm going to read. So this is number 48, Dream Weaving. This card represents the energy of when the dark moon slips from Pisces ahead of the new moon in Aries. Dream weaving sounds wonderful, and it can be. Who doesn't love to forget about reality and focus on dreams instead? Just don't go too far. Remember, dreams are one thing, but action is another. It's very easy just to expect the universe to deliver everything on a silver platter. But when this card comes up, it's a reminder that you also need to make an effort. The rebirth of your power lies in you acting on your dreams. It's probably not possible to get 100% clarity on whatever it is you want to attract right now, and that's fine. Sometimes it's okay just to float along and let life lead you where it will. However, when this card comes up, there's a suggestion that you're about to turn the corner and life is soon going to be quite different. It's also a very good time to back up your dreams by doing cosmic practices, such as visualizing, chanting, drawing, and so on. And if you can't get in the mood, a little bit of music may help. If you can dream it, you can do it, as they say. So that makes sense with this reading. You have a new endeavor that you're manifesting, be it a job or a new home. You need to do the manifestation and the visualization, but you also need to find your calm strength and act. And even in the beginning, if that's the visualization, but when you need to act, you need to act. That's what I have for you, pile 3.